All right, let's get started.
Good morning, Pam.
Good morning.
Go ahead and find the end of your mat and wiggle your fingers and toes. Just wiggle your fingers and toes. Good. Start to roll your shoulders. And as you do that, make fists here. Just warming up those hands. Good. Just some dynamic movement here. Inhale up, and you're just going to sit in chair, not too deep. And then take a breath, bend again, and soft fold. So now we lay the rib cage down. Come all the way up. Roll your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale into chair. Inhale up. Exhale, soft fold. Roll that up. Roll the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale into chair. Inhale and lift. Exhale, soft fold. Lift, and we'll do that one more time. Roll your shoulders. Inhale into chair. Lift. Exhale, soft fold. And bring the hands to your shins, standing extension. Big breath. Let that fold. Good. Step back with your right leg and turn down the right side of your mat. Unhinge. Take a deep breath. Good. Wide-legged fold, but take your time with this. May not be too loose right now, so try not to overdo it. Walk back to the top of your mat in a lunge and revolve your lunge. Good. Step in. Step back with your left leg. Turn down the left side of your mat and fold again. And to the top of your mat and revolve. Both hands on your mat. Step back to downward dog. Give those legs a pedal. And find your plank. Chaturanga up dog. Shoulders roll open. Nice. Good. Bring it up into your chair. I'm sorry, not your chair, your tabletop. And just cat cow here on your own. Good. Widen out the knees and sit back into your hips, child's pose. Bring yourself back to tabletop. Tuck your feet, lift to downward dog. Good. Step or walk in to the top of your mat. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees. Lift your gaze and unhinge. Good job. All right, take a breath. Bring the hands into prayer. Big breath up. Exhale. Push the hips forward. Open your heart toward the ceiling. Exhale, palms are up. Now inhale, turn that over, grab behind you. Open the shoulders. Step halfway back with your right foot. Exhale, hinge over that left leg. You can add the hands off of your back if you want to. Good. Bring your hands to the floor. Step back with your right foot. Walk your left foot toward the left side of your mat. And we're going to unhinge here. Drop that back foot down so you're about the width of your mat apart with your feet. And we're up into warrior one. Good. Grab your hands behind you, straighten your legs. Now, think about pushing your knuckles straight down behind you. Now, you're going to want to open up to the right. Keep yourself facing the top of your mat. Good. Both hands to the floor. Turn that right foot up. Lift your left leg into three-leg dog. Push the right heel down. Good. And bring that to plank. Chaturanga up dog. Sit back, child's pose. We're coming up to our shins. Step forward with your left leg. And we're coming up into kneeling lunge. Good. Try to take your feet a little wider apart so you have this little hole here to sit your hips into. Inhale, hands to the floor. Exhale, pull back. Good. And we're going to slide forward and unhinge. Hands to the floor. Exhale, slide back. Inhale, slide forward, and up you go. Hands to the floor, slide back. Inhale, slide forward and up. Good. Hands to the floor. Tuck your back foot and lift into a lunge. Turn that back foot. And we're going to cartwheel up here into warrior two. Straighten your legs, kick out that right hip, and over we go into triangle. Really breathe into that space between your ribs and your hips. Turn long ways on your mat and take a step in. Take a breath, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Big breath, unhinge. Come to the top. Inhale up. Exhale, hands come into prayer. Inhale. Take your left leg halfway back. Good. Bring your hands behind you. Open your shoulders and exhale. Split your fold. Pull the arms up if you want to. Hands to the floor. Walk. Take your left leg back and turn. Walk your right foot toward the right side of your mat. Unhinge with hips and shoulders squared to the top of your mat. Warrior one. Good. Bring both hands to the floor and push up to three-leg dog. Right leg lifts. And come to plank. Chaturanga to up dog. And tabletop. I'm sorry, child's pose. We're coming up to our shins. Go when you're ready, step forward with your right foot. And again, take that stance wide enough that you can sink the hips. And we're up in our kneeling lunge. Inhale, hands to the floor. Exhale, slide back. Inhale, slide forward, and then roll open. Heart goes up, hips go forward. Inhale, hands to the floor. Exhale back. Inhale, slide forward, and up we go. Hands to the floor, slide back. Inhale, slide forward, and up. Good, hands to the floor, lift your back leg into a lunge. Turn your back foot, and we'll come all the way up to warrior two. And straighten that front leg, kick the left hip away, and over we go to triangle. Good, turn towards the top of your mat. Step in. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, lift your gaze, and unhinge. Nice job. Roll your shoulders. Take a breath. Exhale the hands into prayer. Good. Inhale up. Just like our first go around, exhale into chair. And then on your next exhale, lift your right leg. Extend your right leg. Now cross that right leg and sink your chair back. Lift back up to single leg stand. And then you're going to take your foot halfway back, and you may want to angle it. Good. All right, we're going to sit into the back hips. Reach down right between your feet and roll up. Try to keep the back straight. Push the hips back and exhale up. Push the hips back and exhale up. One more time. Stay here. Step back with that right foot. Heel up. High lunge. Exhale and twist your lunge. And big spiral. Open to warrior two. Pull the core in. Exhale up into sun warrior. Right hand goes to the back of the right leg. Big inhale as you straighten. Come over to triangle. Good. Bend your left knee and unhinge. Turn everything down the right side of your mat. Take a breath up. Now squeeze your arms behind you. Clasp and sink your knees. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Good. Hands to the floor. Take a breath. Push up through the hips. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Good. Go to the end of your mat and lift that left leg into three-leg dog. Good. Inhale, heel to hamstring. Exhale, open to your left. Duncan's pose. Inhale as you turn back. Exhale and extend your leg. Inhale, heel in. Exhale, turn. Inhale, turn back. Exhale, long leg. Inhale, pull in. Exhale and turn. Inhale, reset. Exhale, extend your leg. One more time. Bend the leg. Turn. Turn. And straighten. Good. Come to plank. And chaturanga to up dog. Good. Sit your hips back. Right knee goes towards the right side of your mat. And we're going to take that left leg out and split our child's pose. Remember to keep your weight centered. Good. Walk that back in. Take your left leg forward. Inhale up, kneeling lunge. Get that wide stance. We're going to exhale over to the left. So wide or kneeling lunge here, side leaning kneeling lunge. Push that right hip toward the right side of your mat. If you need a little more, look up at your hand. Good. When you're ready, come back down. Take your back leg, lift into a lunge, and step all the way in to standing extension. Take a breath. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, lift your gaze, and unhinge. Bring the hands into heart center. Take a breath. And when you're ready, exhale into chair. Good. Pull the core in, breathe. Good. All right. Find a breath and lift into standing extension. And then extend that leg. Inhale, pull the leg in and find your single leg chair. Lift back into single leg stand. And then set your foot halfway back. And again, you may want to turn that out. Lift up on the heel, sink into your back heel, bend your back knee. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale up, push the hips forward. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. One more. Good. Hands can come to prayer. Step all the way back with that left leg. Heel is up. High lunge. And twist your lunge. Big spiral. Open to warrior two. Good. Sun warrior. Right arm up, left arm hits the back of your leg. Sink that front hamstring. Good. Straighten your leg. Turn down the right side of your mat. Good. Take a breath. This time we're going to put the hands in front of us. Sink into your goddess pose. And I want you to actually push your hands together. So mine are actually a little away from my heart, and I'm just pushing my hands together, fingertips, everything. Inhale, hands to the floor. Exhale into your wide-legged fold. Walk yourself toward the top of your mat. Take your right leg up into three-leg dog. Inhale, pull the heel into the hamstring. Exhale, open the hips to the right. Inhale, back to center, but your leg is still bent. And then exhale and straighten. Inhale and squeeze. Exhale and turn. Inhale, center, and lengthen. Good. Bend and turn. Reset and lengthen. And one more time. Bend and turn. Exhale, lengthen. And then set that down and find your plank. Chaturanga up dog. Good. Child's pose. Good. Take that left knee out toward the left side of your mat. Right knee or right foot comes out and split your child's pose. Good. Bring that back to the center. You're going to take your right leg forward, back up into that kneeling lunge. Get a wide stance here. Take a breath. Exhale over to your right side, leaning kneeling lunge. Remember, push that left hip toward the left side of your mat. If you want a little bit more, look up at that left hand. Good. On your inhale, lift your lunge. Exhale and step in. Inhale, standing extension. And exhale and fold. Bend your knees, lift your gaze, and unhinge. Good job. Roll your shoulders. Take a breath. Good. Come to heart center. And inhale up. Exhale, hinge and fold. And walk back to downward dog. Lift your right leg into three-leg dog. And come forward. We're going to split our up dog. Pressing down into that left hip. Square the shoulders off. Tuck your back foot. Go back up to three-leg dog. And then bring that right leg underneath you, crossing the midline of your body. Modify onto the hip if you need to, or square the hips off. Reach back with that left leg. Good. And let's relax into this pigeon. Think long spine here, reaching the head away from the hips. Good. Sit yourself up from here. And we'll take our left leg, that's your back one, wrap it around. If you want to straighten your right leg, you can. Sit up nice and tall here. Find your posture first. Good. Take a breath. And we're going to exhale, turn to the left. Keep your chin lifted, looking beyond your shoulders, not down at your shoulder or your collarbone. Good. From here, unwrap. Take your legs out straight. Walk your sit bones back. Take a deep breath in and reach forward into your fold. Good. Sit up tall. Take your feet out wide. Push that pubic bone down to the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge forward. Hands can go behind you if that works better for you. Long spine, shoulders out of the ears. Good. From here, walk yourself up. Just take your legs around to one side. Go back to downward dog. Good. When you're ready, lift your left leg into three-leg dog. And we'll bring that left leg forward. Drop your hip. Split your up dog. Tuck your right foot. Okay, back up into three-leg dog. And when you're ready, left leg's going under for our pigeon. Again, make it yours. Long spine here. Relaxing into the hips. See if you can breathe all the way into your lower back. And walk that up. We're going to take our back leg, so that's your right one, all the way around. And again, straighten the bottom leg if you need to. Find your posture first. Head up, hips down, and exhale and turn. Good. Come back center and take the feet out straight. Find your sit bones. Take a big breath up And see if we can fold further this time. Good, and let's take the feet wide. Push the sit bones down, reach the heart tall. Take a big breath. And again, let's see if we can go further. Good, go ahead and sit yourself up tall. And we'll bring the feet in. Take your left leg out and just roll back, holding on to that right knee. Good, extend your right leg, big toe hold. Glue your left side to the floor, open up into supine big toe hold. Push your left leg down. Good, bring your right leg all the way back up. And I just want you to switch to your left hand. Then we're going to go over to our left. Try to keep your right shoulder on the floor. Revolve supine big toe hold. Good, come back to the center. Give your legs a hug. Hold on to that right knee and extend your your left knee. Extend your right leg. Extend your left leg up. And slowly open up to your left. Leave your right shoulder on the floor. Supine big toe hold. Bring it back to the center. Keep your left leg, but just switch your arms. And now go over to your right. Try to keep your left shoulder down. Bring it back in and give your legs a hug. And just rock this very gently back and forth. Feet together, knees apart, reclined bound pose. Let the hips open, knees get heavy. Good. Now let your knees come up. Walk your feet just a little wider than your mat. And you're just going to kind of windshield wiper here. One side and then the other side. When you get to one side, press that top hip forward and then just switch. Go slow with this. Feel the glute squeeze as you press the hip forward, relaxing into the back and the hip. Just a couple more times each side. And then just find yourself centered. You can leave your feet wide or maybe bring them in a little bit. Let your knees fall together. Of course, if you want, you can go down into your corpse pose. Let your jaw relax. Begin to feel your body in contact with the floor. And just like we started class, take a few moments to wiggle your fingers and toes. When you're ready, you'll join me seated. Good. Sitting up tall and just go ear to shoulder. Good. Bring the hands into heart center. Take a deep breath. Exhale, push the room away and come back up. And exhale, heart center. And God bless you. Namaste. Have a great day.
How many kids have you got home?